and family fun entertainment. Pretty much everyone enjoys watching the animals perform tricks. But do you know the abuse that occurs towards the animals when training to be able to complete those tricks? The majority of people miss the signs of an animal in discomfort or stress. I'd like to inform you on the abuse that occurs when training and keeping the animals in the circus and the signs of an unhappy animal. According to DoSomething.org, an elephant spends 96% of its life in a circus chained and confined. My goal is to not only persuade you to not support the circuses and the life they provide for the animals, but also getting better regulations for the animals in the circus. To start with, I'll inform you on how the animals live when in the circus, when traveling. Circuses are on the road typically for 10 to 11 months, usually taking off the month of December. This means that the animals are locked in a confined space and are chained when in a boxcar with many other animals around them. The circus does not stop for the animals, so this means that the animals are forced to stand in their own waste. The cages or boxcars that the animals are in are not temperature regulated, so temperatures can reach extreme measurements. Animals are not properly taken care of when traveling and live in unpleasant conditions. So what happens when the animals aren't currently on the road or are stationed? Typically, the animals are kept in a small confined space, either chained or staked with little leeway. Most of the animals are used to walking an average of 25 miles a day. Therefore, they are lacking much exercise when in the circus. They are chained by 3 legs and are not able to take a step in either direction when chained. Every major circus in the U.S. that uses animals has been cited for violating the minimal standards of care provided for the animals. The animals get nowhere near the exercise or freedom that is needed in their daily lives, although the animals receive most abuse physically through the treatment of their trainers. The training process for the animals is not a pleasant reward system. What the crowd sees during the shows are the animals performing the tricks and getting rewarded and praised, but that is not how they are trained. More Beautiful Wild stated that common sense tells us that a 7,000-pound elephant or tiger with 3-inch-long razor-sharp teeth would dominate a human being. But the circus maxim is the show must go on. The tricks animals perform are unnatural, frightening, and painful. From an audience's perspective, it looks as if the animals enjoy the tricks and wowing the crowd, but that is only because they have gone through such violent training for them to perform the tricks correctly on demand. Shortly before the show is about to begin, most animals will get a minor beating reminding them who is in charge during the show, so they will perform the requested trick on demand with no resistance from the animal. The animals receive daily abuse for them to cooperate according to the trainer's likings, regardless of the animal's behaviors. The only thing that keeps the animals from rebelling and cooperating with the people is the abuse they receive and how they receive it. There are many different ways that the trainers abuse the animals when training. Bull hooks are the most common. The bull hook has a sharp point at one end of a long stick and is used to wound them on their shoulders, legs, stomachs, inside their mouths, around their eyes, and under their chin. Whips and long sticks and electric pods are also used. Some animals get their teeth removed to prevent them from lashing out towards the person and harming them. Tigers have a natural fear of fire, but are still forced to jump through a ring of fire. Newborn animals also go immediately into training. Elephants' lives are a lot like humans in a sense of age. So when an 8-year-old elephant gives birth, it is very similar to an 8-year-old child giving birth. According to Last Chance for Animals, elephants in the circus, when giving birth, are chained to 3 legs in the process, and as soon as the newborn is born, it is taken away from its mother immediately and is chained for 23 hours a day and is beaten repeatedly to tame its free spirit. This causes severe stress for the mother. Circus animals are constantly taken out of their comfort zones and pushed to go beyond their natural limits. Once the animals are pushed beyond their natural limits and fears, the animals become tense and distressed. The signs of an unhappy, stressed animal are swaying and fidgeting with the feet, which are most common. Many people, when seeing an elephant sway its trunk back and forth, believe that it is a way for the elephant to show that it is dancing or is happy, but it is a major sign that the animal is unhappy. When an animal fidgets with its feet and paces in an area, it is a strong sign that the animal is in depression or has extreme boredom. A stressed animal is not able to relax. They are in constant discomfort. There are other more frequent, more relentless types of signs, such as bobbing of the head and the animal causing abuse towards itself. Bobbing of the head is normally looked over by crowds. They believe that it is a way for them to show that they are happy, but it is the opposite. When animals such as a bear or tiger are caged for such a long period of time, they become very impatient. This leads to them biting themselves or banging their bodies against the walls of the cage. Animals are able to show the many signs of their unhappiness and discomfort. It is up to the people to notice the signs and act on them. No one wants to see an animal suffering from it not being able to live freely or having a non-abusive life that they deserve in their natural habitat. Animals should not be captivated and kept as a prize to be shown off. They should not receive punishment for being an animal that needs time to understand. Knowing and recognizing the signs of an abused, stressed animal can end the abuse towards animals and can help them it can save them from a long, stressful, depressive life. We are not caged and abused to be shown off and performed for others, so why should animals?